I started up 600s today. This one started on first kick, and it hasn't been running the longest time. And it has old gas in it. So that's unbelievable. Ready to roll. Being winter time, I'm lucky to have a place where I can go around in circles at least and warm these things up. I gotta say, it's nice to have a 600. It's the old 92. Some old gas in there too. But it's time to drain the float bowls because I don't think I'm going to do any trail riding for a while. Got to drain some float bowls. I can still keep the street legal one going. I don't need to drain that. I just rode it 2 days ago. But these here are, you know, trail bikes, and I'm not going to get up to the trail for a while. Although kind of have a hankering to. They can wait with empty bowls until I refill the gas. I'll go ahead and drain the gas tanks too while I'm at it. Hey, look out. Kind of hard to get my fingers in there. I don't need a whole bunch of gas on my fingers, but I got some. So we'll drain these float bowls out. I don't need to have the contamination of old gas sitting in there all this time. Here's what it looked like in there. I don't run a fuel filter or anything. I guess I'll go ahead and clean that out before I put that back on. A little bit of brake clean. Brake clean's out. Gonna have to open a new can. Here's some carburetor cleaner. I already scraped out the excess and just want to spray out what's in there. It looks good and clean now. I don't know if you can see that. Drain plug back in. This is your novice motorcycle stuff here. This doesn't have to be too tight. It seals with a O-ring. And that's it. So now it's just drain the tank. I've already got the clamp here off, and we can just pull this. Doesn't look like it was on there very good in the first place. I'm not sure how much gas is in there, but I know there's not a whole lot. And I've just hit reserve here so that we can drain that out all the way. Just got to have a little extra tube here to let it run out. I didn't even clamp it on, so it's leaking out of the tube there. Probably only had about a quarter gallon in it. Left over from the last ride. I don't know that there's a whole lot of gas in there, but maybe we can see. I can't see anything there. I can't see. It's too dark. Maybe I should light a match. Well, that was about a half a gallon. But to make sure that you get all the gas out, you're going to need to take your bike and lean it over, get all the gas over there onto that reserve side. So all you got to do is let her lay down, get all the gas over here, pick her back up again slowly so you don't slosh it over to the right anymore. And then repeat the procedure until it drains all the way out. Of course, you could take the tank off and do something like that. Whoa. Could take the tank off. Okay, well, I went ahead and got a better tube here that fits on, and we'll drain the rest out. This is the tube I use for my British bikes because it's got an end on it that I can attach right to the tank in place of the original hookup. So we'll just let that drain out. Like I say, it fits my British bikes, and normally you've got a setup like that. So I can just attach that end that's down in the can and drain the British bike out. Well, that was a full gallon, and it's still going, so I'll just go ahead and put the gas in my Street Legal XR, and we can use it up here in the next few days or whenever I go for a ride again. This one's got the 6-gallon tank, so there's lots of room for more gas. This isn't necessarily a gas can, as you've seen, so I got a little protection here in case I'm going to do a bunch of spilling or something. And it doesn't have a breather either. So it's having to chug, but it's emptying out. Oh no. Now that tank's completely filled, and I still got more to go. I didn't realize this tank was so full. What am I gonna do? What is there? What can you do? I can't believe that the XR600's that full of gas. I put in $10 worth, and that was only a little over 2 gallons, and I thought I was down on it reserve, so it shouldn't be full, but it is. So what can you do? Well, you could put some in the Yamaha, I guess. You can put some in the 77 650 XS 650. Get that old trail bike gas distributed here throughout everywhere. I could put some in the BSA, but you know, look how old I am. I'm not riding as much as I used to. And it's cold now. So we're just doing the best we can. Okay, so that's good. Okay, so it's back to the 96 600. Let some more gas go. Turn it on to reserve. Let's get the last of that out of there. Got a full tube going here. I didn't realize it had that much gas in it. I looked at it before I rode it this morning and could hardly see any down in the bottom. Okay. Or maybe we'll drain the tank first and then the bowl. I don't know. Okay, so all the gas is out, and I've rehooked up the gas line on this carburetor. And now let's drain the float bowl. It's important to drain the float bowl because it'll So there's the 1992. That's all I'm gonna do to winterize them. You know, who knows, I may go for a ride next month. Back in the old days, we used to have a ride the day before Christmas every year. 2 years in a row, let's say. But anyway, you know, I kind of feel bad when they sit around and aren't getting ridden and there's old gas in them. So it's good to get that old gas out of there if they're just going to be sitting around. And they'll just have to wait until next time I'm ready to go for a ride. You'll have to wait for me. Yeah, well, I've got tight constraints here in the garage. There you go. Until next time. And you quit bugging me. Trying to make a video.